Hello my lovely Capricorns, welcome to your reading for July. This is going to be a little bit different than normal. I do have a pick a card if you're wanting to check out your, energies maybe. But this is to do with Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising specifically. And I'm going to start with just using a few little channeled words that I did before these readings and some angel messages instead of tarot this time. If you like this, please let me know. Or if you have a suggestion for another reading, let me know. Alright, so I'm just going to close my eyes and shuffle these. Alright, and I'm going to take two. That feels like one, so I'm just going to take another one. And just to see what kind of information comes through for you guys. So the first one is no compromise. Okay, so that's something to just kind of envision for Mercury Retrograde, which starts on the 7th, and tackle it and head on. Okay. So the imagery that I get when I'm looking at these is basically you standing at ground. If there has been something or an issue or a kind of a communication that you've been wanting to tell somebody, or somebody's just been really annoying with you, either at work or at home, tackle any problem head on. If you want something that you want to really go for, if this, for instance, you really want a house with a garden, your partner doesn't, because I think it's going to be too much work, maybe that's something that you have to address, and don't compromise on that, because I always think a garden's better. But I do feel that don't compromise on the things that mean the most to you. I think there's going to be something where people are expecting a lot from you this month, and also something that feels a little bit like they just want to overwhelm you in many different ways, because sometimes there's a feeling of, oh, okay, well, I'll just do this and keep the peace. But with you, I think you need to tackle any problem that comes up throughout this month straight away. So if you can, I would say that's the best form or port of call, really, when you're trying to maneuver yourself at this moment. Okay, but let's just have a look at your angel cards. What does Capricorn need to know for the month of July in regards to the moon placements, in regards to the energies that's coming through for Capricorn when it comes to all these big things happening around? Okay, so you have prioritize, breathe, so it might be a little bit stressful for you sometimes. Take back your power. Yep. Just move them out of the way a second. And you also have spread your wings. So this is very interesting. You have several, well, you have, each one is a different angel card. So with this, I do feel that they're kind of asking you just to be very present in your day-to-day. Don't let anything overwhelm you. If you can, prioritize everything that you need to do. Maybe make a list at the beginning of the month saying this is what I want to accomplish, this is what I must do, and then carry on and see what else is happening, because I do honestly believe that there's a lot coming forwards for you to actually encourage yourself. How to put it? Just to kind of encourage yourself to go the extra mile for you. A lot of the times I do know of Capricorns trying to focus for everybody else when they're actually giving themselves a little bit of a short change. It could be that some people are kind of saying that you're not really emotionally available, or you're giving too much of one thing whereas they want another. But that's, if it works for you, I think that's going to be very important for you to decide whether it's something that you can give them or whether it's not. But the thing is, breathe. You need to very much kind of take your time. I feel like this is kind of saying for you to just relax a little bit, step into your comfort zone a little bit more, because I don't think you need to be too boxed in, if that makes sense. I don't think there's any evidence here that says, well, if only you would do this, Capricorn. I think that's just a little bit too upside down. I mean, you do have the 2nd of July, the new moon in Cancer will be in your 7th house, which is a romance, and that's very much about having that connection with people. So there may be some kind of potential for romance this month, but also Mercury retrograde is in very similar houses, so it could be that the way you speak about your romance and the way you actually communicate, that could be a little bit of tension. There is potential for tension. I also feel like with the full moon being in your 1st house, you're probably going to be looking at That's on the 16th, by the way. The full moon is on the 16th. You're probably going to be looking at your path through life, your body, how you feel in yourself, if there's anything you want to change. And if so, you can take back your power. You can actually, I think you can actually, by tackling things head on and not be compromising, say, look, this is me. I'm not fiddling around. I'm not going to be compromising where I don't feel as that I need to. So that's going to be very empowering for you. And as a result, you're probably going to be able to spread your wings. There's going to be something here that you can incorporate into your day-to-day life. I feel like you are ready to take a chance, you are ready to take a leap, and if it's in your best interest, I feel like it's going to be something that you can set the ground for or even do this month. I would advise slightly against actually signing on dotted lines, getting, technological things, but ultimately this is something that I feel is coming from a place of want and from a place of manifestation. And if other people are trying to get in your way, even though Mercury retrograde won't, affect you as much, I do still feel it's going to be something that you're trying to incorporate a little bit into your day-to-day life, just the wariness, and before you actually throw yourself in and tackle it head on, just kind of take that breathe or the breath to sort of see where you're going and whether you're comfortable with it. But I hope that helps you, my lovely Capricorns. Let me know in the comments below. All my social links are in the description. And if you are interested in any of the picker cards, I have a playlist now, so you can go and look at those. And if you want a reading, all the information again is in the description box. But thank you so much for joining me. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. And I will speak to you very, very soon. Bye.